Today we're comparing two powerful ASUS gaming laptops that target very different kinds of gamers. On one side, the more compact and competitive-focused ROG Strix G16, and on the other, the larger, desktop replacement-style ROG Strix G18. In this comparison, we'll look at their CPUs, GPU performance, displays, thermals, battery life, and daily usability to see which one best fits your workflow and gaming needs. Product links are in the description below. Let's find out which one belongs in your setup. Starting with graphics performance, both laptops actually land in the same class, with the ROG Strix G16 and the ROG Strix G18 each running an RTX 5060 laptop GPU built on NVIDIA's Blackwell architecture with DLSS 4 support. In actual gameplay, though, the difference comes from chassis size and thermal breathing room rather than raw silicon. The larger machine tends to sustain clocks more comfortably during extended sessions, while the smaller one feels slightly more optimized for portability. Since gaming output is extremely close overall, the edge subtly leans toward the G18 for steadier, long-session performance. On the memory side of the graphics subsystem, both systems ship with 8 GB of dedicated VRAM paired with the same generation memory design. That means texture handling, ray tracing limits, and resolution scaling behave very similarly between the two machines in modern titles. You're getting enough overhead for competitive gaming and most AAA experiences at sensible settings, but neither really pushes into ultra-tier, future-proof territory. Because the underlying graphics memory configuration is effectively identical, this round ends up being one of the most evenly matched categories in the comparison. This is where things start separating more clearly. The Strix G16 comes equipped with the Intel Core i7-14650HX, while the Strix G18 steps up to the AMD Ryzen 9 9955HX. Both are powerful gaming processors, but the Ryzen chip feels noticeably stronger once workloads become heavier or more sustained. The Intel machine still delivers excellent responsiveness in games and everyday multitasking, yet the AMD platform pulls ahead in rendering, streaming, and prolonged high-load scenarios. For users balancing gaming with creator workloads, the advantage goes to the G18 thanks to its stronger processing ceiling. Memory configuration is surprisingly similar between these two. Both laptops include 16 GB of DDR5 5600 memory, so everyday responsiveness, multitasking, and gaming behavior feel nearly identical right out of the box. Neither machine really gains a practical advantage in lighter workloads, and both are tuned squarely for modern gaming expectations rather than workstation-class memory setups. The real distinction comes down more to how each system handles sustained performance elsewhere in the chassis. Since the core memory experience is effectively tied, this section ends as one of the closest matchups overall. Storage is one area where the larger system immediately stands out. The Strix G16 includes a 1TB PCIe Gen 4 SSD, while the Strix G18 doubles that with a 2TB Gen 4 drive. Day-to-day speed feels very similar because both are fast, solid-state solutions, but capacity changes the long-term experience dramatically. Modern game libraries fill storage shockingly fast, especially with larger AAA installs and creator assets. The extra room on the G18 simply reduces storage management headaches over time. For convenience and long-term usability, this round comfortably belongs to the bigger machine. The display comparison is more nuanced than it first appears. The Strix G16 uses a 16-inch FHD Plus 165Hz panel with a 16:10 aspect ratio, while the Strix G18 moves to a larger 18-inch 144Hz IPS Nebula display with full DCI-style color coverage and the same fast response behavior. The smaller machine feels sharper and slightly more competitive for esports pacing due to the refresh advantage. But the larger panel creates a far more immersive experience for cinematic gaming and multitasking. For overall viewing comfort and immersion, the edge leans toward the G18. Thermally, both laptops carry ASUS's modern ROG cooling philosophy with tri-fan airflow systems and liquid metal thermal compounds. The difference is physical space. The G18 simply has more internal volume to dissipate heat, allowing it to maintain lower thermal stress during long gaming sessions and heavy CPU workloads. The G16 still performs impressively for its size and stays relatively controlled acoustically, but the larger chassis delivers more consistent, sustained behavior under pressure. For better long-session thermal stability and quieter heavy-load operation, this round goes to the G18. Both of these ROG machines deliver strong gaming experiences, but they target slightly different users. The Strix G16 makes more sense for players who want a more compact setup with excellent gaming performance in a smaller footprint.